Alright, we're on day 5.
That's why I think it's best for you to not go back yet, Mealy.
You say that, but you know I must. We need to inform Roswell about the meeting as well.
Hang on. We can just send him a letter for that. We still don't really know what's going on in the royal capital, right? Besides, if you return, they'll probably start hounding you again about Roswell not being here.
That's...
If you really insist, I could return to the mansion instead of sending a letter.
No, you can't. Your gate still needs to heal, right? It may not be a painless experience, but you can't just run away from it.
Right. I have that treatment for my gate. So then, I can't leave, and neither can you, in case anything comes up that needs your attention. Plus, Rem is your attendant, so we can't have her going back by herself.
You certainly have thought this through, haven't you? Good grief.
What shall we do, Miss Emilia?
I hate to say it, but Subaru's right. Let's pen a letter at once. Could you send it in my stead?
Yes, Miss Emilia. I will also be sure to mention the update from yesterday's meeting, as well as describe everything Subaru has done since we left.
You don't have to be that thorough. Rom will just scoff at the image of me fumbling around. Man, I can already feel her sneering at me from here.
Subaru, do you have synesthesia with sister? How unfair!
Sorry, Rem. I didn't mean to make you feel jealous. Though I do wish I had your ability right about now.
If I did, I'd be more at ease getting a sense of what's going on at the village in the manor. But Rem seemed upset over this, puffing her cheeks and glaring at me.
I thought you'd sour your face by pouting, but you still look so cute. These other worlds sure know how to cater to the fantasies.
While trying to calm Rem down, I'm at least relieved that I'm able to stop Emilia from heading back to the mansion. I got about 50-50 chance of success this time around. I don't want to leave Emilia's side and have to restart from square one again. Either way, I'm glad I could convince her.
But even if we stay in the royal capital, what do we do in the meantime?
Oh, right. I guess we should look into the fake candidate?
The imposter.
Since the royal selection was postponed because of them, then it'll officially resume once we expose who they are. We can at least do that much. Not to mention...
I'm the most suspect right now?
That's... yeah.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't trying to bring you down. I'm just saying that I'm aware of it too. I'm the most suspicious candidate by far, so I need to take this more seriously.
Whoa, you're so confident, Mealy. Such a cute, shining, radiant, beautiful woman.
Yes, yes. Now, about finding the imposter. How are we supposed to go about that? Do you have any ideas, Subaru?
Let's see. It's nothing crazy, but I think we should talk to the other candidates.
Talking to the other candidates.
Fake might slip up while talking to us. And even if they don't, we'll get some kind of info out of them. For example, gaining allies you can rely on is another way of weeding out the imposter. The more people you trust, the more we can cross off the potential list of being an imposter, right? That would mean the last one on the list is our fake candidate.
That's amazing, Subaru! Have you been hiding your genius from me?
That's a pretty low bar to be a genius, but it's an honor that I'll gladly accept.
As expected of Subaru. Rem admires his deep insights and superior knowledge from the bottom of Rem's heart.
Really, I don't deserve such serious praise.
In any case...
So there you have it. Let's go with this plan of exposing the fake while Mealy makes new friends with the other candidates. Make some new friends, and you'll secure a good future for yourself.
All right. I'll do my best. You do your best too, Subaru.
Yeah. Wait, do my best? For what?
That should be pretty obvious, no? Rem, please take care of Subaru.
Yes, he will be in good hands. Okay, Subaru, it's time.
Wait. Time for what? I'm supposed to support Mealy with her 100 Friends project.
It's time for your appointment with Master Felix. Healing your body takes higher priority after all.
So you didn't forget! Hold on! Melee!
Do your best with the treatment. I shall see you both later.
Ah! Wait! Don't leave me! I feel awful.
Stop exaggerating so much. You're being pretty rude, Mew now. Fairy does all this for Mew, but Mew don't give me anything in return.
You say that, but isn't healing magic supposed to be more gentle and soothing? What are you doing that churns my stomach inside out?
Well, if you're referring to normal healing tactics, then sure. But it takes a lot more to heal your body as it is, Subaru. In your case, I'm scrubbing away the mud around your gate, Meow. That means I have to adapt to the method of healing your condition. Anyway, we're done for today. We'll be doing the same thing tomorrow, too.
We just finished here, and I'm already getting depressed thinking about that. Anyway, your attitude sure hasn't changed, huh?
Fairy's attitude? Ah, are you referring to yesterday?
Yeah, when we talked about that fake candidate. I'm surprised that you aren't at least a little suspicious of us.
In reality, Emilia and Cruciate alliance was solidified before our meeting, before the revelation of a sixth candidate. If news of the imposter were to spread, the candidates would naturally suspect one another. Their knights wouldn't be on the spirit of suspicion either. That's why I thought Ferris, who put Cruciate on a pedestal high above the rest, would receive us negatively.
Miss Cruciate would get mad if I ever did something so petty, Meow. Besides, a promise is a promise, right?
So, you're saying you abide by Cruciate's strong sense of duty?
Well, there's that too. But I'm considering Miss Emilia's hand in all of this as well. I don't have any good reason to suspect her, Meow.
Does that mean you trust her?
I leaned forward at the unexpected comment, and Ferris continued speaking in a casual tone while scratching a cheek.
Well, wouldn't it be pretty weird otherwise? Even if Miss Emilia were the imposter, what would her motives be?
Her motives? I mean, I guess she'd walk right into the royal selection and try to become ruler.
Exactly. But if that's the ultimate goal, then why put on such a front? Her being a half-elf puts her at a pretty big disadvantage.
Ferris says it's so obvious, but it only just now hitting me. It should not have taken me this long to realize something so crucial.
Am I really that blind? This is beyond stupid of me.
But now that Ferris has mentioned it, that's right. I hate to admit it, but as a half-elf, Emilia has the worst handicap in the royal selection. Why would anyone want to fake their way to the throne like that?
So you don't suspect Emilia by process of elimination, is that it?
That's not all. Miss Emilia is really bad at lying. She's not a very good actress.
I can't deny that.
I don't like hearing it from Ferris, but I'm relieved someone else noticed. Even though we support different candidates, I'm glad Ferris doesn't suspect Emilia. It's a huge weight off my shoulder, regardless of Ferris' reasons.
That's a relief. It's good to know we have one less enemy in the royal capital.
How rude! Miss Cruciate would never falter when making a promise like that. You had no reason to worry.
Yeah, sorry. But then, how do you take this? What are you planning on doing from here on out?
Are Mew trying to steal some intel from us? I mean, I'll tell Mew because we have nothing to hide. But we need to restart the royal selection. We want the royal selection to resume in earnest as well. But to do that, we need to expose the imposter. I guess you could say that we're looking into it in a variety of ways.
I suppose everyone would be doing the same. Alright, got it. So we're pretty much on the same page.
Then let's keep this friendship thing going and continue our little exchanges.
Only if you're willing to spill your beans, too.
You sounded like you were in pain at first, but I heard laughter at the end. Are you getting along well with Master Felix now?
We're not so much getting along as we are good at probing each other.
After receiving my treatment, Rim and I headed into the town. Our objective is to weed out the fake, as well as meet up with Emilia.
I know Puck is with her, but we can't have her wander around alone for too long.
That reminds me, when we first met,
I doubt something like that will happen again, but we should still meet up with her as soon as possible. Do you know where she was going, Rem?
As I understood it, she was to visit each of the royal candidates, but I do not know in what order. However, she did not visit Miss Crochet, so she must be visiting one of the other 4 candidates.
That's the candidates, huh? All of them have pretty interesting personality. Priscilla is the most abrasive, but Felt can be pretty difficult to manage too. Then you have Anastasia, the cunning merchant. On the other hand, Melty's complacency soothes my heart. She just makes me want to cuddle her.
Ugh, now's not the time to get distracted. Besides, of those 4, we only know where 2 of them live. Priscilla's got her own estate, and we know Melty stays at her church. But where are the other 2?
Miss Anastasia has a branch office in the royal capital. As for Miss Felt, I would assume she is residing in the Estrella family's house.
Ah, Reinhardt's place. I guess that's only natural. I doubt she'd rebuild the demolished loot house. In that case, should we check in with Felt first? We didn't get to talk to Reinhardt yesterday. Rem? Is something wrong? You've got a weird look on your face.
No, it's just that meeting with Miss Felt's Sir Reinhardt makes me anxious.
Anxious? Oh, because he's so famous? I never pegged you as one of his fangirls.
No, that's not it. Rem belongs to Subaru, so that has nothing to do with it. I met Sir Reinhardt once before, some time ago. He made a very strong impression back then.
Huh. I didn't expect you to know him from before. What kind of vibe did he let off?
Flames.
Huh?
Flames, taking the shape of a person.
Ah, I get it.
I feel bad for Rem, but our first destination is Felt Place. If we're going to put a pin in the Witch Code plan, we'll need a pretty strong ally on our side. And I realized this while talking to Ferris, but Emilia and Felt are in a similar position. Nobody think either of them are capable of winning this royal selection. This means they have less of an incentive to falsely acclaim themselves to be royal candidate. That's what makes Felt more trustworthy than the rest.
Besides, if I hadn't interfered, she would have been killed by that assassin Elsa.
It's a big risk planning an imposter into the royal selection. It's not something that has an immediate benefit, let alone after only a month or 2. Since Felt was in the slums up till a month ago, the suspicion on her should be lifted.
To think her living in the slums would be a deciding factor in my deductions. Just goes to show that you never know what'll happen to you.
What are you muttering to yourself about? You're weirding me out here.
Sorry.
Either way, it's thanks to you I get to escape from that cramped room. I can't just stay cooped up in there when I've got company.
I'm glad to see you're doing well, but why are you stuck in your room?
I have to study for the royal selection. I did say I'd participate after all. It's not like I can just
Wow,
half-ass
you're
it.
taking this more seriously than Emilia.
I mean, I get it, but that Reinhardt doesn't understand moderation because he's inhuman, unlike the rest of us.
You know, it's really sad when a 13-year-old knows more than Emilia. Alright.
I don't know if I'd put it that way. Where is he, by the way? Is he not coming?
Huh? Reinhardt's not in the royal capital right now. I think he said he had some sort of secret mission or something. Then he left just like that.
What? Then when is he coming back? And what do you mean, secret mission? Who gave him those orders?
Don't get so close. I can feel you breathing on me. Look, I don't know anything. It's not like I heard it all myself, so I don't know who told him about it. Once the royal selection starts, Reinhardt will be serving me as an attendant. That's probably why they sent him away right now.
Damn it! Talk about bad timing. No, the person who gave those orders is to blame.
I just lost the ace of my sleeve. I wasn't prepared for it or expecting anything like this in the slightest.
Guess there's no point moping around about it. Will you let me know when he returns? We're staying at an inn in the royal capital.
I don't mind, but did you and that maid of yours need to discuss something urgent with him?
I apologize for not introducing myself earlier. I am Rem, a servant of Margrave Mathers' household. Rem also belongs to Subaru.
The heck's that supposed to mean?
Hang on. Don't make it sound so weird. I'm devoted to Emilia after all. You should already know how hard I've been working on that front.
Hey, whatever you do in your free time is none of my business. Just try not to get stabbed when it all blows over.
Please be at ease. If something ever happens to Subaru, I will follow after him.
Be at ease for what? That sounds so ominous coming from such a cute face and voice.
I would like to apologize again for the trouble Miss felt. But has Miss Emilia stopped by here recently?
I'm totally being ignored.
That elf girl? Nope, haven't seen her. Whoa. Don't tell me she's walking around town all by herself. Just so you know, when I stole that dragon insignia before, she was pretty distracted and left a lot of openings for me to snatch it. Is it really a good idea to leave her alone like that?
Her insignia?
We got it. Thanks for the intel. Please continue treating Emilia well. And please help her on her path to become the next ruler.
You idiot, that's what I'm trying to do too! Jeez, you really are something else.
Still, we have the same goal. Oh, and just so you're aware, I don't think you're the fake candidate.
Well, there's no point in faking my way to the top when I barely stand a chance, is there?
So you thought of that too?
Since I got dragged into this, I have to take it seriously.
I see. You're right.
Anyway, I don't really suspect you or that girl of yours either. But the others are still pretty suspicious to me.
So then, will you cooperate with us?
Ha! Don't get ahead of yourself. That doesn't change the fact that we're still enemies. Real, fake, it doesn't matter. I'll beat down anyone who stands in my way.
You sound way too excited about that. But coming from you, I assume you're not joking around. Just be careful. If Reinhardt ever comes charging at me, the best I can do is cry uncle.
I wouldn't be so underhanded. I'd never rely on that guy, so don't go thinking I can't handle things myself.
I know. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there.
After our exchange, I decided time to take my leave, but before I do...
Oh, and by the way, Old Man Rom wanted to say thanks.
Old Man Rom? To me?
That's right. He said he wouldn't have found what he was looking for if it weren't for you.
I see. Okay then. Tell him it's no biggie.
All right.
Felt then wave off and return to the manor. Seeing her leave, I felt like I wordlessly understood the true meaning of Old Man Rom's gratitude.
I didn't mention it was for me. But I guess he could tell who left him the message with that shopkeeper.
Though it was merely a means to call him to the castle and purposely get him caught, I kind of feel bad about being thanked for being so devious.
I'll bring him some booze next time we meet.
Subaru?
Oh, sorry. Just talking to myself. All right, let's head to the next candidate.
You should know where Anastasia is.
Felt's place was a big miss. At least I got her to tell Reinhardt to contact us when he gets back, but...
Sorry about that.
I still didn't learn anything new so far. Damn, I got us off to a bad start.
Not at all. You still have many good qualities about you, Subaru. Rem could watch you all day and never be bored.
Is that so? Wait, I feel the conversation got a little derailed there. But thanks for the reassurance, Rem. Still, though, if we could just meet up with Mealy, I might be able to get back on track. Huh? Is it just...
Alright, back. I had to help out my grandmother.
Speaking of, I believe that was indeed Miss Emilia. We should follow her.
Right. Hey, Mealy! Huh? Did she not hear me? Hey! Mealy? The heck? Why isn't she answering me? What do you think is going on, Rem?
It's possible Miss Emilia may have a twin. Otherwise, I believe she is merely ignoring you. Did you do something to upset her, Subaru?
I haven't done anything. And besides, you and I have been together the whole time since we split up this morning.
We will be together for all time? Oh my, you're making me blush.
This isn't the time to be joking around. There's only one thing to do. I've got to cut her off. Hey there, Mealy. How'd you like to get some tea?
Miss Emilia just blew Subaru away.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was lost in thought and... Wait. Is that you, Subaru?
You're so powerful, Emilia. Well, I'm fine as long as you weren't ignoring me on purpose. I guess this is just how you show physical affection.
What are you going on about now?
Master Felix finished treating Subaru, so we were trying to find you, Miss Emilia, and then...
He ran into me while I was spacing out, right?
You're
Jeez,
one to
you're such a
freaking
klutz,
talk!
You certainly don't hear words like
Okay,
that.
now you hear klutz nowadays.
Anyway, I followed your directions to a T. But what's got you so hung up, Mealy?
Well, to tell you the truth, I was thinking about how I should go about bettering my relations with the other candidates. You mentioned something about that before. I went to talk to them all, but...
They turned you away at the gates, huh?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Priscilla wouldn't see me, but Anastasia did. She did say it was hard to accommodate for abrupt guests, though, and that I should make arrangements with her earlier for such occasions.
Yeah, I can see that. The head of a huge business like that is probably always swamped.
Yes. However, she did say that she would make time for me tomorrow. I've had a little bit of free time since then.
Were you heading to the next candidate? Rem and I actually just came from Felt's place.
Oh, I see. What did she have to say?
Well, at least she doesn't think you're the fake candidate.
Really? I'm glad to hear that.
But she did mention that she wouldn't show any mercy to her opponents, whether they're the fake or not.
She did? Well, I'm glad to hear that as well.
You are? That sounds more like a declaration of war to me.
But it's proof that Felt is taking my candidacy seriously. So that makes me happy.
I see. I don't like being looked down upon. But that does give us a slight edge.
As expected from Subaru. Rem admires your deviousness.
Phrasing!
Alright. Then that means I don't need to speak with Felt today. The only one left is Melty. But where could she be?
Oh, I know. She's holed up in this church past the shopping district.
A church? I think I know where you mean. Let's head out.
Let's go!
Excuse me, but the church is this way.
All right, we're here. This is her home.
Her... home? I thought this was a church.
I just meant this is where she lives. Don't think about it too much.
I haven't had many opportunities to visit this place, but it appears to be kept up really well.
I seem to be impressed by the church well-trimmed hedges and clean walls. Even an amateur like me can tell this place is being well maintained. Whoever takes care of the hedges is especially thoughtful and has an attention for details.
I wonder if Melty did all this. You can really feel the tenderness of the person who trimmed them oozing out.
It could be, but we should hurry. Huh?
There seems to be someone at the entrance. Perhaps Miss Melty had guests before us?
Very well, then. Please take care, Miss Melty. If anything should arise, please do not hesitate to consult me. As a civil official, I am indebted to assist you with any matter.
Thank you so much.
We saw that guy at the meeting yesterday, right?
That is Sir Rickard Hoffman. He is a leading figure whose voice carries considerable weight in the royal castle. I believe he is a coordinator of civil affairs.
He's much more of a big shot than I gave him credit for. He sounded pretty friendly just now.
Melty really is quite amazing.
Some people just have an aura about them that draws people in like that. Of course, you're still my number one, Mealy.
What was that? Sorry, I wasn't really listening. Did you say something?
The mood's ruined now. I can't just repeat it.
Subaru, Miss Emilia, Sir Rickard is coming this way.
Ah, crap! Mealy, you hide over there.
Huh? Why should I... Okay! Don't push me!
I could have sworn someone was here. Oh, it's just a cat. It has been quite a while since I last stroked one's fur. Here, kitty kitty. Oh, never mind. It's just a mutt. I couldn't care less about such filthy beasts.
Whew, that was a close one. I wish there was a way to identify cat lovers from dog lovers.
Subaru, you made for an excellent cat just now. Can you do it again for me?
Sure, if I get the chance. But more importantly, let's go in the church, Mealy.
Oh, yes. Rem, remember Subaru's agreement just now?
Yes, of course. Rem is always looking forward to Subaru's impersonation.
I never thought you'd be so into it, too. Hello?
Yes. Subaru! And Miss Emilia, welcome! Thank you for stopping by.
I'm sorry this is so sudden. Do you have a moment to spare right now?
Yes, of course. Let's not talk out here. Please, come inside.
We'll gladly take you up on that.
Please, have some tea. Though I'm unsure if it will please your rather exquisite palate.
Thank you, Tiga. And thank you for sending us notice from the royal capital before.
Oh, think nothing of it. I happily volunteered for the job. It was quite an honor to meet you beforehand, Miss Emilia. Ow, ow, ow!
Sorry, my foot slipped.
That's some slip-up for someone who's sitting! You don't have to worry. I'm not making any advances toward Miss Emilia.
Why, are you saying she isn't worthy of being hit on?
You're so difficult.
Oh, Subaru, stop troubling Tiga with your silly behavior. We didn't come here to play around.
Yes, she's right. So what business did you have with me today?
We want to get to know you better. What your hobbies are, likes and dislikes. Maybe play some games?
So you did come to play! Though I admit, I'm happy about your intentions. I would also like to be on friendlier terms with Miss Emilia and Subaru.
I'm glad to hear that.
Just wanted to make sure that I
Maybe a bit
didn't
rowdy
lose any
sometimes,
dialogue.
But I'd like for us to continue getting along.
Oh, yes, same here. I may have much to learn still, but I look forward to spending time with you.
You two sound like you're about to get married or something.
My Mel certainly has grown up. I always knew this day would eventually come. Isn't that right, Ma?
You bet, Mom. Please treat Mealy well, too.
What a complicated family relationship. Does this mean Rem is the husband?
No more playing house. Let's be serious about why we came here. We know the royal selection was delayed because of an imposter showing up, but we fall into their trap if we all suspect each other. It wouldn't be very fun, would it? That's why we'll reverse their expectations and become allies. Wouldn't that be a satisfying way of getting back at them?
I see. You've really thought of something interesting here.
But I agree wholeheartedly. All of us really should get along.
Yes, I feel the same way. I want us to be on the best of terms.
To do that, we're gathering more allies. You've got the same goal, right? You do seem to be steadily increasing in support.
Hold on. Where did you hear about that?
You had a guest before us, right? We overheard a little bit of your conversation. We didn't want to intrude, so we held back a little ways off.
Sir Rickard Hoffman, correct? Someone as high-ranking as him would be very reliable to back your campaign.
Oh dear, you've seen right through us. Just so you know, it took a lot to get him on our side.
A lot of what?
Well, there were many tea days, discussions, making sure Mel was as cute as possible when they met.
I see. Using cuteness as a tactical advantage. But no one can surpass Mealy in...
Subaru, what happened?
I just imagined Mealy enticing strangers with her charm and my heart nearly exploded with jealousy.
Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. I'll catch you guys next time, where we try to finish off the day. See ya.